welcome back to my channel. This is Anastasia here with this week's Teen Mom Recap. Unfortunately, you will not be getting to see my wonderful face today. This is going to be a screenshot only video because I just got lip injections and I currently look like this. So until the swelling goes down, which will definitely be before the next video, you get to look at screenshots all video. Promise I will be back next week, but anyway, I would love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week about whatever Teen Mom show is airing at the time, which I hear they're about to combine Teen Mom 2 and Teen Mom OG. Whatever that new conglomeration is, I will be recapping that as well. So if you want to see Teen Mom episodes that I make a lot shorter, sweeter, and funnier, go ahead and subscribe. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This episode starts off with Kail. Kail and Javi head to Atlanta for Lincoln's football championships, and Kail says, "I can't believe there's no drama." Just football drama. We're getting along so good. Our couple name should be Kavi. Yeah, because the only other alternative name is Jail. The kids ended up losing the championship game, but that doesn't really matter because this trip was actually more of an excuse to stay in a hotel room together with Javi. Javi has been super flirty and is coming to see my new house. Smells brand new in here. Got you a gift, by the way. Yeah, little Lincoln standee. If all goes well, I'll get you one of these of myself. Maybe without clothes on. We'll see. This is my office where I'll be doing my work. Oh, is this under my name? Let's see the master bedroom, aka my room. Good lord, Javi is so corny. Lincoln, how do you feel about your dad and I getting along? Do you like it? Yeah. Please don't drag the kid into this mess. You were literally fighting with Javi last episode. Lewis has actually been keeping in touch with Stella, and Nova makes these faces that show how she feels about that. But Nova's grades are slipping bad, and Brianna is worried. What'd you do in school today, Nova? Nothing. Yeah, exactly, that's kind of the problem. She's failing math bad. And Roxanne says, you know, 4th grade is real life. This is when life starts to slap you in the face. Wow, at age 9 already? You need to go to tutoring. No more gymnastics. But tutoring is school, which you're failing. Roasted. We're gonna put a pause on gymnastics for now. Next is Leah. Me and Jalen are even closer now. Victoria says I've never been this vulnerable with anyone. And he met Corey and Jeremy too. And he comes with us to drop-offs. Which is all fine and dandy, but like, what the fuck are you wearing, my dude? Got the pearl necklace over the white turtleneck with the red hat, talking in this confessional about I'm blessed. Like, I'd like to bless you with a stylist, my dude. Leah, you're gonna let your man go out in public like this? Jade gets her new salon, and she tells her friend that she's gonna name it Made in Marble. I'm not really feeling that. I kind of like Slayed by Jade a lot better. I feel like the whole Made in Marble name is gonna pull in a lot of customers looking for new countertops. It'll be so much easier when Shen comes home in a few days. I never thought that Shen would follow through with rehab. I figured he'd just BS it. Which, by the way, if you remember, according to his counselor at the rehab, he totally did BS it for the first whole month and a half. Then I guess he got bored and realized that it was taking more effort to lie and be an asshole, so he might as well just do the program. Shen calls Bar and she tells him about her health issues. So we got a bunch of malignant stuff in my spine. Tumors. I have to go to the oncologist. But guess what? I get massage therapy for free. I'm so excited. And Bar laughs. He's like, you're so positive. You have this horrible news, this cancer stuff, and you're focused on some free massages. I agree. I love her mindset. She says, I wanted to come out and see you, but I might have to get surgery. I can't say that this isn't hard. I wake up questioning every decision I ever made. Why didn't you call me earlier and tell me this? I'm just so proud of you and you're doing so well. I don't want to worry you. Bar cries and says that it's hard not living in the same state as his mom when she has health issues especially. Kail invites Javi to her office for lunch. I know he wants more, and I don't know how to feel about that. He helps her put together some device which involves a lot of shoving metal rods into holes. This is even better foreplay for them than fighting. We both know you're not Bob the Builder, Javi. Yeah, I am. And then they sit down to eat, and he's like, what happened to us? Time. We co-parent well, and we have the same goals for Lincoln and same parenting style. Which, again, she's flip-flops on that every single episode. Javi, you were the right person, but the wrong time. So I'm the right person? Well, yeah, because we're capable of compromise together. Why now is this just getting better? Well, I'm not saying that we need to get back together, but would you be open to it? I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. That means yes. In her confessional, she says, sometimes I see a glimmer of hope. I'm not saying it's impossible, but we're always just so up and down. It's either all good or all bad. They are so gross, in my opinion. Like, I guess and I hope that Javi was not with Lauren when this was filmed, but I'm pretty sure that Kail was with Malik, who now hates her too. It was her secret boyfriend. Can't imagine why he hates her. Jalen meets Corey during a drop-off. Jalen says, I need me a truck like this. And he's also wearing a cowboy hat. Jalen really came to West Virginia and decided it was time to be all about that country life. Corey talks to his dad and says basically nothing juicy or interesting. Corey is a very basic, boring, nice guy. He's like, yeah, Jalen's nice, I talked to him. He seems serious and the girls seem to like him. At least they don't hate him. Allie's always kind of snarky towards him, but, you know, that's just me. Stella gets back the results from her heart monitor. Brianna basically rolls her eyes and she's like, she's fine. The doctor said that Stella just noticed that she has a heartbeat and she doesn't know how to explain it. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. Then Brittany chimes in. She says, this is like the time that I went to a hospital thinking that my appendix burst or something, but it was just a fart. Then I went home with a $15,000 bill and took a massive shit and I felt fine. Brittany is really something else. Lewis actually continues to check up on Stella twice a day. Awesome for him. Stella's opening up more to him. Brianna says, but she's still better with Devon. I'm kind of just waiting for Lewis to fuck up. But before that happens, I'm gonna invite both of my baby daddies to dinner. A Brianna's fuck buddy feast. Bar tells Ashley his mom wants to visit. I miss her so much. And Ashley says, moms are crazy, and I know because I am one. But she's battling them health issues. One thing goes away and then more stuff comes up. I need to see her. Bar and I have both experienced loss. What does a grudge mean at this point? I can't harp on me and Shen's past differences. We're in a better place now. I'll take the back seat to her and Bar's relationship for now. Sean is coming back on Tuesday, and this happy meeting coincides with the opening of Jade's spa. I believe Sean will be way better, but I'm mindful that it's a big change for him, so I don't know how he'll be. Meanwhile, Sean's counselor asks him how he feels about leaving soon. I'm getting excited. What did you take for granted while you were here? The quality time with me and Jade. I was there for Jade technically, but mentally, not at all. I'm very proud of your perseverance, Sean. There were hard times where you struggled, but you did a good job asking for help. But when you go home, you have to keep doing the things that you are doing here. I'm oddly gonna miss this place a lot. Free food, free housing, free bedding. It's almost like Jade's place, except I can't do drugs here. You helped me so much, man, and I really appreciate that. And they hug it out. Devon moved to a new place and he shows Nova around. And Nova says, you don't have to brag. Should have been had this shit. What do you want in the new house, Nova? I want a crested gecko. Don't you already have one? Or at least you have a very lizard-like creature who occasionally shows up to your house. No, that's not a crested gecko. That's a leopard gecko, dumbass. You know what, Nova? I'll get you your crusty gecko if you get straight A's. No other letter. I have a D right now, so I don't know about that. And they end up agreeing that Nova can have B's as long as math is an A, and she'll get her crusty gecko. Leah's twins are at Corey's house, and he asks Allie how she's doing in the school band. He's like, you know, Grandpa Jeff was in a band. He played drums. And Grandpa Jeff is sitting right there, and then Allie says, that doesn't take much talent. Damn, Allie, cold-hearted. Thankfully, he's a nice old grandpa, and he's just like, oh, you're right, kinda doesn't. Maybe that's why my band didn't work out. Victoria's vacation hookup got approved for a green card, and he will be coming to America soon. So Leah asks Victoria, it's gonna be 90 days before you guys get married, right? Hey, 90-day fiancé reference. Victoria says, yes, we have 90 days, but we're gonna marry right when he gets here. By the way, when's Jalen getting you a ring? He's not. You wanna be Leah Mobley? And she says, I'm not giving up my last name. Again. I mean, when you search Leah Messer, those terrible hyphenated names that she had still come up in the results. So I can feel her on this. We don't need marriage. It's just a title. I was 17 at my first wedding, 19 at my second one. After those failed, I thought to myself, never again. Bar meets up with Shen, although she's way more excited to see Holly. Eventually they go out, just the two of them. She says being sick is hard. Going up the stairs, being cold, being alone, weeks of appointments and biopsies. But I'm glad you're doing well. Me and Ashley are in a way better place now. You've been there for your daughter. You never miss a beat. You don't give yourself enough credit. In his confessional, he says, my mom deserves better. She did so much for me growing up, and she better not have a shitty ending. And we start this next Brianna scene with Stella asking, can I say a bad word? And Brianna says, yeah, sure, for whatever reason. And then after that, Stella keeps saying, oh, fuck, 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 fuck. And Brianna's like, well, as long as you don't say it to someone in a disrespectful way, I guess it's fine. By the way, Lewis does not count as a somebody, so say whatever you want to him. For once, Devon and Lewis are stepping up at the same time. So Stella FaceTimes Lewis and asks, do you want to eat? Clearly he does. But Brianna kind of elaborates on it, and she's like, Lewis, do you want to come over for dinner tonight to eat with Devon and us? Sure. After that call, she's like, wow, I got both baby daddies on the same page. And Brittany's like, don't get too excited. And she's right, because Devon shows up to the fuck buddy feast, but Lewis is an hour late. Chicken's getting cold, pasta's drying out, Brianna's hopes are being crushed. I'm nervous he won't show up. Brianna calls him, of course he doesn't answer, but she tells Stella, Lewis is coming, I promise. Which, in my opinion, is not a smart thing to say. I mean, it's quite the bet to take at this point that he's gonna show up. This is the most effort I've ever seen Lewis put forth. It's gonna be sad if he doesn't come. If he doesn't show up, I won't continue to allow him to hurt her. And that's all for this episode of Teen Mom 2. What do you guys think of Javi and Kail flirting again? Does it disgust you as much as it disgusts me? Make sure to leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe for more Teen Mom recaps every week.